Hi you guys, I'm Molly with Design Loves Detail, and this is my husband Ben. Welcome to our channel where we share the best deals for your home. Today we're excited to talk about appliances. Make sure you guys subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified of future posts as well. I'm really excited because I have found some designer look appliances that are going to save you a ton of money, so check it out. So everybody loves right now the look of a built-in fridge, both for the style of it and also the size. You know, growing families and everyone shops at like big box stores like Costco and things, and so you need space to store all that food. I mean, I have 4 kids, and so I need a lot of storage for freezer and fridge. What's cool about this one is it's a lot less expensive than basically anything else on the market, and I'll tell you why. What's cool is it's actually a full freezer and a full fridge. So if you look at, if you open these up here, you can see how these go together, and then you get this trim kit. It's like $300, and it's made for it. It frames it out so that it looks like a built-in unit, and it's like a third the price of what some of the more expensive like Sub-Zero fridges sell for. So amazing buy, and I love the look of it. I still think this is really, really sleek. I like the handles. This goes with a lot of other appliance lines on the market, so it's going to work with a whole bunch of different varieties out there. Ben, what do you like about it?
I like that it's huge and that we can fit a bunch of stuff. What we used to have in an old house was we had a normal side-by-side fridge, and we had to have a whole chest freezer in the garage because, you know, we had multiple kids. We had 2 kids at that point. I don't know how we would have functioned at this point with 4 kids. Maybe we just have a lot of food. I don't know. But there's so much more space. We don't have to have a whole separate freezer. Plus, it looks really nice.
Yeah.
And people generally see it and they just assume it's this really expensive fridge. But
true.
It's super nice. Really wasn't expensive to put that trim kit on, and looks really high end and super functional, which is my favorite thing. So.
Yeah. And we've had this exact fridge and freezer model in this home and then our last home as well. And then I've used it in many client projects. So I've been really happy with it. One thing I did want to talk about, because people have asked me this question, is it noisy? Because there are some reviews that say it's noisy. The weirdest thing is I have never noticed that. I've been paying attention since someone asked me recently, and I do hear like kind of it will go through a cycle sometimes where it's maybe making some sounds.
And you'll hear the ice maker and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
That's going to be normal with any
Nothing
fridge.
that I would say is like really out of the ordinary. And I think that that's important to note because, I mean, for one thing, you're paying this. So this whole thing, so the fridge, freezer, and then the trim kit is about $3,800 roughly. I'll link it for you guys. And a lot of the Sub-Zero fridges are 10 grand and up. So that is a huge savings. So any little noises that there might be, definitely seems like it's worth the thousands of dollars of savings. But again, I hadn't noticed it until someone asked me to pay attention, and it's nothing that's been an issue for me. So
yeah, functionality, great, works just like any other fridge that you would want it to work like. So those were great word choices. But
really,
the way it functions,
really good input.
is totally normal.
I'll give you guys a quick peek inside so you can kind of see what it's like. One thing you will want to note is that there is not a water dispenser in this fridge. That has been fine for me. We've just gotten the Brita. A little shout out to Brita. Brita filter. And then one thing that also is a major bonus for me is this is actually more of a counter depth fridge and freezer unit. So with that, you don't have such a deep fridge. So your space is going to be more width-wise, so that you can see more of what's in your fridge without losing the creepy leftovers at the back.
Well, you do have obviously more space because it's a full fridge in this whole piece.
Yes. So this is the size that you would maybe get in a standard fridge and freezer combo. But you have all fridge, and it's just way more easy to access everything and see what you have. So that is a big plus for me. On the other side, we have the freezer. So it does have an ice maker, not like Pebble Ice, but just like your basic standard, whatever these ices are.
Yeah. You can take it out, you can handle the ice, you can put it back in.
But you can turn it off or on, so if you want it to make ice or not. Also, the soft freeze zone down here, this is like perfect for ice cream. I love that. It keeps it soft so that it's not so hard that you can't scoop it. Very important for ice cream.
Plus, kids can scoop their own ice cream.
Yeah, Ben's really into that.
Self-sufficient children.
And I mean, this whole setup is pretty standard, but it's holds everything that we get from a Costco trip. So I've been really happy with that. And also there's like an airlock thing when you shut the door. Thank you.
That shut really slow. Let's shut that faster.
Another feature that I love is that it has the alert so that when the door is left ajar, it will beep. So if your kids leave the fridge open or your husband, you can make sure to close it.
It's
Let's be
more
real.
likely the wife, not
It
the
is in
husband,
this
that's leaving it
scenario.
open. So
Ben's more responsible than me, I will say that, but I'm just creative, so it makes up for it.
we all have our strengths.
Okay. So there is our fridge for you. We have been really happy with it and hope you will tune in for our other appliance reviews so you can see what we're loving and how to save money on your appliances for your homes and still get the designer look. Check us out below, subscribe, and hit the bell so that you'll be notified when we have new videos live. And also I will link the products here below as well.